best-selling book description, copywriting part 2. Ahilan here. Welcome to the channel. Before I start the lesson, I'd like to ask, if you haven't already, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. This really helps out my videos. You'll want to stay tuned for the entire lesson as it provides some really powerful information that will impact not only your self-publishing business, but basically anything that has to do with selling. Some people will pay hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for this information I'm about to provide you, but I'm giving it to you absolutely free. Now, let's begin. Mindset. As a copywriter, you need to frame your mindset around eliminating or removing people's hang-ups or grievances about spending money. Generally speaking, the average person will only give money in exchange for something that has a perceived value that can benefit them. Through copywriting, your job is to entice and convince people the offer you are presenting is an investment, something that exceeds the short-term monetary loss your customer experiences through spending money on your product or service. And of course, the product or service you deliver must meet the above expectations and over-deliver on quality. Always strive to enhance your customer's experience and ensure your offer is up to par. This is what I call a win-win transaction policy. You need to adopt this mindset to serve your customer base and always over-deliver on their needs. This is priority. Story. There are different styles of story you can use to tell a narrative. There are different approaches that you can try. So let's discuss some of these approaches. This is the first one, controversy. Controversy stirs up curiosity whether claims can be validated or not. This is just human nature to seek alternatives or differing truths. There will always be a segment of people who will want to hear another narrative that is contrary to popular belief, even if it cannot be substantiated. As a copywriter, being a good storyteller means being able to make a genuine connection or relate to your readers by making them live your story vicariously through your copywriting. Another theme you can utilize is appealing to a specific perspective, also known as polarizing sides. This means a large group of people may disagree with your perspective. However, by the same token, you will be in agreement and appeal to a specific demographic. You need to do your niche research for this and check if there is a market for the perspective you want to stand with. Word choice selection. These are influential words that make your book description, also known as your sales page, more appealing and make customers more inclined to buy. Let's take a look at them. So we have here free, new, you, discover, step by step, easy, secret, guarantee, fast, truth, and investment. So these are top tier word selection choices you'll want to use in your book description. Dealing with objections. People naturally have objections. It's your job as a copywriter to clear doubts or grievances. There are 5 common objections you will deal with from customers. I don't have enough money is one. 2, one is I don't have enough time. 2, I don't have enough money. 3, it won't work for me. 4, I don't believe you. 5, I don't need it. So let's deal with objection 1, I don't have enough time. Remember, you need to systemically knock down every single objection in a precise fashion. So let's do number 1. Address your reader in a way that communicates that the offer you have is convenient and efficient. Objection 2, I don't have enough money. Present your offer in such a way that the monetary loss is not a loss, but an investment to your customer. Objection 3, it won't work for me. Explain the process of the product or service you offer and why it's a perfect fit for your customer. Objection 4, state the facts and statistics with sources if possible. Objection 5, Convince your customer that they are in need of your product and explain how it can change their lives positively. This is how you deal with the objections I've mentioned. So the 5 objections. Sell anything. You don't have to be the first. You just need to be different. Have a unique approach and stand out from the crowd. Differentiate yourself. Be creative with what makes you different from your competitors. It has to go beyond competitive pricing and discounted deals. What makes your brand unique? How can you serve people better than your competition? Price point. Determining your price point. There's a lot that goes into figuring out your ideal price point or sweet spot. This really comes down to how much your customer is willing to spend on your product or service. The perceived value you give your item also has influence. You don't want to price too low, making potential buyers think it's cheap or there's something wrong with it. But at the same time, you don't want to price your items too high, making people think you're ripping them off. There is definitely a balance and middle ground you need to find. Don't play the cheap game. Being the cheapest product or service out there does you a disservice and can't work for everyone. That won't help you stand out from the crowd. Rather, focus on creating perceived value. When you buy luxury products, their brands are built off perception and perceived value rather than intrinsic worth. Here is a book description template. I know I provided one in my last video, part 1, but this is more detailed and gives you more insights. So let's take a look. So you want to start off with the attention-grabbing headline, have 2 to 3 thought-provoking questions, then list the facts and statistics, so what's inside the book, bullet points, deal with objections, so eliminating their excuses, so you're eliminating your reader's excuses, closing thoughts, summarize your message that you're trying to communicate, and the CTA, the call to action. So that's going to be all for this lesson. If you found it helpful, please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.